Hello everybody, John here, and today you join us at the start of the Badge Saga. This is going to be a series of films which are about sorting out the XK8 badge, which normally resides on the back of my Jaguar. And here is the little blighter. The badges that are fitted to Jaguar, typical of badges fitted to cars in the late 90s. They've retained some of their chrome, but they're actually plastic badges. And this particular one is a black ABS badge. It's not desperately high quality. If you look for the centre of the 8 there, you can see the sort of flash lines, if you like, meaning that the holes aren't round. It is not painted, i.e. it's self-coloured, so it's black plastic, and then there are processes which you can apply which basically allow you to chrome plate plastic. It's not quite true chrome plating, but it's certainly a metallic deposit, and that gives you a really nice bright finish akin to chrome. Which is not something that's easy to replicate at home. There are processes that you can apply, chemical processes that get you quite close, but you've got to spend a fair amount of money to do them. And you've also got this challenge of masking off, which is next to impossible to do neatly. My badge, like most of this era, has been polished within an inch of its life and has lost quite a lot of the chrome. So, what to do? Do I paint this badge black and then try to hand paint the top surface in the best chrome effect paint that I can find, knowing full well it's going to look quite grey really rather than chrome? Do I spray the entire thing silvery chrome and then try and paint the black parts black? Do I come up with some masking regime where I stick a film across the whole of the top and then trim it like you would a pie crust, so it allows me to spray the whole thing chrome and then mask it and spray the black? All the solutions I've come up with basically are going to result in varying degrees of slightly disappointing, if I'm honest. So, as many of you will have recognised if you are regular viewers of To The Garage videos, I'm not in a desperate rush to do anything the fastest way or even the most efficient way. So I thought I'd use this little challenge as an opportunity to have some great projects and fun. So I'm going to have a crack at restoring this, look at the cost of replacing this, and I'm going to try and replicate this. And being me, I'm going to go to it quite extreme methods to replicate it, just because A, I can, B, it's fun, and the results may be completely shabby. They may be awesome. So I hope you're going to follow this little series. I think you'll be surprised at the things I'm going to try out to restore, replace, or replicate this badge. So, episode 1. Before you can do anything cool with your badge, you've got to get it off. This technique obviously applies to the Jaguar's tail badges, but can apply to practically any plastic badge that is adhered with self-adhesive foam pads. Some badges are bolted into position or have stakes on the back, so check it out first, make sure it is adhered using the foam pads before you use this technique. Step 1 is to warm it up, and you warm it up using a hairdryer. You can use a heat gun, but you've got to know what you're doing. A hairdryer, you aim at your face. It's not going to get so hot that you damage your car. A good idea is to keep touching the badge and the bodywork. If you're struggling to touch it, it's too hot. Then you use dental floss. You might decide that you can use cotton or something like that. cotton is actually too abrasive and you risk damaging your paint or cutting the badge. Dental floss is nice and smooth. Again, you're going to use it on your teeth, your gums, so this stuff's going to be perfectly safe on your car. Keep warming the badge up. Put the dental floss behind the badge, wrap a little bit around your fingers and keep that close to the bodywork. If you pull hard towards you, because the badge is warmed up, you will cut through the badge. What you're trying to do is essentially saw through the foam pad which attaches it to the bodywork. The hairdryer keeps everything nice and warm and sticky and makes it easy to pull. Having two people obviously helps for this, as you can see, and if it starts to cool down, you'll find you can't saw through it easily. This is very, very easy. I'm not pulling hard. Look at it come straight off. With the badge removed, we've got the task of removing the foam pads. Very sticky, very tough to remove. But you can also see in this picture the state of the keyhole. And as we've learnt in previous videos, it's vital you keep that functioning well. The state of the badge is also far more apparent when it's removed.
Look at your mole. Have a sweet.
They are dog sweets.
Just check them. Oh.
They are actually dog treats.
You see what I've been doing down here?
I've got sweets on.
Have you seen this?
I should put like
What do you think?
chicken paste on it. She's not
What
bothered.
do you think of that? Just there. Yeah? That looks pretty good, doesn't it?
There's no particular trick to getting the sticky off. It's just a combination of a bit of hard work and patience. A hairdryer, again, to warm it up, makes the pad softer and easy to work with. A bit of spray alcohol dissolves the glue. I use little spatulas made of plastic biscuit tin lids, nice and flexible and soft. Gives you a little bit of purchase. And also a healthy dose of tea cut or some other rubbing compound that's nice and wet. Tea cut's got a lot of solvent in it, so good for this sort of work. As soon as the pads have been removed, turn your attention to the lock. Take this opportunity to clean it up properly. A really small electrical screwdriver, some WD-40 and possibly a rag, and clean up everything that you can see. There's a tiny lightweight cover that is opened as you put the key inside the keyhole, and it's worth working that plenty while you got this chance with an oily key and making sure it works. If it jams open, then all sorts of rubbish gets in there and can jam the mechanism. If it jams shut, at least one of our subscribers believes the actual cover has broken off and jammed the mechanism. Well, that's the end of this episode. Tune in real soon for part 2, where we start the work.